Good evening. Let me introduce myself. My name is Putra Timothy Timporok, and I will presentate my presentation with the title The Agricultural Sector's Role in Poverty Reduction in North Sulawesi. North Sulawesi, a province in Indonesia, is renowned for its abundant natural resource and vibrant cultural heritage. Positioned as a key region in the archipelago, it enjoys a strategic location for trade and economic activities. Despite these advantages, the region grapples with significant socio-economic challenges, particularly concerning persistent poverty levels. Poverty disproportionately affects rural areas where agriculture forms the backbone of the economy. This raises a critical question. How can North Sulawesi harness its agricultural sector to address and reduce poverty effectively? North Sulawesi boasts a diversified economy supported by three main pillars: agriculture, fisheries, and tourism. The province has been notable progress in areas such as education, infrastructure development, and tourism promotion. However, despite these efforts, poverty remains an entrenched issue, particularly in rural regions where opportunities for economic advancements are limited. Although urban centers like Manado, the provincial capital, have witnessed economic growth, rural areas struggle with underdevelopment, restricted access to markets, and limited income opportunities. For instance, most rural households rely on subsistence farming, making them vulnerable to fluctuating market conditions, climate change, and other external shocks. Agriculture remains a cornerstone of North Sulawesi's economy, employing a significant portion of its workforce and contributing to regional GDP. The sector specializes in crops such as coconuts, corn, bananas, and cloves, with coconuts being one of the largest contributors to agricultural exports. Additionally, smallholder farmers dominate the agricultural landscape, producing food for local consumption and contributing to national food security. Despite its importance, the sector faces numerous challenges. Limited access to modern farming techniques, insufficient irrigation systems, and inadequate infrastructure have hindered productivity. Farmers also struggle with restricted market access due to a lack of transportation, networks, and market information. Furthermore, the region's over-reliance on a few key crops, such as coconuts, exposes farmers to risk associated with fluctuating global commodity prices. Next is describing the problem. The agricultural sector's potential to alleviate poverty remains underutilized. Although it employs a large segment of the population, many farmers live below the poverty line due to low productivity, fragmented land holdings, and limited access to resources such as capital and technology. This is further exacerbated by price volatility and lack of government support to address systematic issues. Compounding these challenges is the absence of crop diversification, which leaves the agricultural economy susceptible to shocks. For instance, a decline in coconut prices can have devastating effects on farmers who rely solely on this crop for their livelihoods. Additionally, the lack of post-harvest facilities and value-added processing limits farmers' ability to increase their income. Next is the ideal condition. An ideal agricultural system in North Sulawesi would feature a modernized, diversified, and inclusive sector that ensures sustainable livelihoods for all stakeholders. This will involve modernization, infrastructure development, crop diversification, and capacity building. In-depth analysis. Agriculture serves as the primary livelihood for many, with North Sulawesi's poor with 67.4% of low-income households relying on the sector for their income. This reliance on agriculture has both advantages and challenges. On the one hand, it underscores the potential of the sector to uplift marginalized communities. On the other, it highlights the vulnerabilities that makes poverty reduction efforts more complex. Despite recent progress in poverty reduction, rural areas continue to lag behind urban regions. For example, the multidimensional poverty rate in North Sulawesi dropped significantly from 58% in 2012 to 15% 97 in 2024. However, rural poverty remains more pronounced due to systematic inequities such as unequal access to education, healthcare, and financial resources. The agricultural poverty rate, currently at 14.7%, surpasses the provincial average of 11.8%. This disparity underscores the need for targeted intervention that focus on rural communities. Empowering smallholder farmers by addressing the structural barriers they face can create ripple effect, stimulating economic growth and improving overall living standards. And the next one is conclusion. The agricultural sector in North Sulawesi holds immense potential to drive poverty reduction and improve the livelihoods of rural communities. By addressing the challenges of low productivity, limited infrastructure, and market constraint, the region can unlock the sector's full potential. Achieving this will require a concerted efforts from government agencies, private entities, and local communities to create a sustainable and inclusive agricultural system. Investing in the agriculture sector is not just an economic necessity, it is a moral imperative to ensure that all residents of North Sulawesi, regardless of their socioeconomic status, can enjoy a prosperous and equitable future. That is all my presentation, and thank you very much.